a little brown puppy named Milo. Milo was known for his bright eyes, cheerful bark, and tail that never stopped wagging. He was friendly to everyone, always the first to share his snacks or help a friend chase a butterfly. But there was one thing that made Milo differente. Didn't have any new clothes. All the other puppies in the village had closets full of colorful jackets, fancy hats, sparkly boots, and bow ties. Every weekend, they gathered in the meadow for what they called the Puppy Fashion Parade. They would show off their newest outfits, take pictures, and cheer each other on. Milo, however, only had one thing to wear: a simple old blue scarf his grandma had knitted him when he was a baby. He wore it proudly, though it was a little faded and had a tiny hole near the edge. He didn't mind. It was warm, it was his, and it reminded him of love. One sunny Saturday, Milo trotted to the meadow with his usual happy bounce. But as he joined the others, he heard snickers. "Look, it's the same old scarf again," said Rex, a sleek puppy in a shiny silver jacket. "Maybe he doesn't know there are stores," laughed Bella, her pink tutu puffing out like a flower. Milo's ears drooped. He smiled weakly and sat at the edge of the meadow. For the first time, he felt like he didn't belong. That evening, Milo sat quietly by the window, watching the stars blink awake. His grandma noticed his silence and sat beside him. "What's wrong, sweetheart?" she asked gently. He looked down. "Everyone laughed at my scarf today. They all have new clothes. I guess I'm not good enough." Grandma gave him a warm hug and said, "Sweetheart, clothes don't make you special, but I have an idea." She brought out a basket of yarn, yellow, green, and sky blue, and together they began to sew. All night they worked, stitching patches of color and weaving in little buttons and stars. They giggled and told stories as the sweater slowly came to life. By morning, Milo had a brand new outfit. It wasn't from a store, it wasn't shiny or expensive, but it was colorful, creative, and made with love. When he walked into the meadow that afternoon, every puppy stopped and stared. "Whoa," said Rex. "Where did you get that?" Bella asked, eyes wide. Milo smiled. "I made it with my grandma." They rushed over, curious, touching the buttons, the patterns, the cozy feel. "You made this?" Rex asked. "Yep," said Milo proudly. "And it was so fun." Soon, the puppies weren't asking where to shop. They were asking how to sew. Milo and his grandma started teaching them every weekend. The fashion parades turned into creativity days, where every pup made something new, unique, and full of heart. Milo was no longer the puppy with no new clothes. She was the puppy who inspired others to make their own magic. And he learned that being different isn't something to hide, it's something to celebrate. If this story warmed your heart, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and follow my Dreamify channel.